Hello and welcome back, where we dive deep into the secrets behind the headlines. Today, we unravel the enigmatic layers behind Donald Trump's last visit to Saudi Arabia, a trip loaded with power, politics, and puzzling symbolism. Was it just diplomacy, or was there more lurking behind the golden swords and glowing orbs? Buckle up, because this is no ordinary presidential visit. Part 1. The official story. In May 2017, Donald Trump made his first international trip as the President of the United States. A bold move, breaking tradition. Most presidents visit neighbors like Canada or Mexico first. But Trump, he chose Riyadh. On the surface, the visit was straightforward. Strengthen U.S.-Saudi ties. Discuss regional security. Sign multi-billion-dollar arms deals. Forge a new alliance against terrorism. The media buzzed with the optics: a lavish welcome, glowing swords, luxurious palaces, and Trump participating in a traditional artist sword dance. But there was one image that captured the world's attention more than any other. Part 2. The orb mystery. Let's talk about the orb. Yes, that orb. You've seen it. Trump King Salman and Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi placing their hands on a glowing globe at the opening of the Global Center for Combating Extremist Ideology. A symbolic gesture, sure, but to millions online, it looked like a scene from a sci-fi movie. Conspiracy forums lit up. Was it a signal of secret alliances? A shadowy global order? Why was the room dimly lit? Why the eerie lighting? Why did it look like a Masonic ritual or a scene from Lord of the Rings? The official story says the orb activated a screen inside the center. Nothing more. But the symbolism of that photo, three powerful men touching a glowing sphere, was too strange to ignore. Coincidence? Or a glimpse into something deeper? The real deal's behind the visit. While the media focused on the orb, the real business was happening behind closed doors. During the visit, Trump signed arms deals worth over $110 billion, making it one of the biggest weapons agreements in U.S. history. The deals included tanks, helicopters, missile defense systems, and cyber technology. In return, the U.S. was promised closer cooperation on counterterrorism, regional security, and billions in Saudi investments into American infrastructure. But critics questioned, was this about peace and partnership, or profit and power? Behind the scenes, Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner played a central role. He had close ties to Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman MBS, a rising figure in Saudi politics who, after this visit, would consolidate more power than ever before. Was Trump's visit indirectly paving the way for MBS's future domination? Was there a deal not in writing but in understanding? Part 4. The cultural shift. Here's something often overlooked. Trump's visit signaled a massive cultural shift in Saudi Arabia's global positioning. For decades, Saudi Arabia maintained a conservative, reserved relationship with the West. But during Trump's visit, everything was different. Western-style media events, a music concert with country singer Toby Keith, high-tech presentations about Saudi's future NEOM megacity, a $500 billion project. And then came the biggest surprise. Soon after Trump's visit, Saudi Arabia allowed women to drive. Coincidence? Or part of a broader modernization campaign backed quietly by American influence? The kingdom was transforming, and Trump's visit was a spark in that process. But again, we must ask, was this just diplomacy, or a deep restructuring of Middle Eastern alliances, backed by unseen interests? Part 5. Controversies and shadows. Not everything went smoothly. Back home, Trump faced intense criticism. Some accused him of cozying up to authoritarian regimes. Others highlighted the contradiction. Trump campaigned on America first, yet celebrated a foreign monarchy with gold-plated opulence. And behind the glittering scenes, a shadow loomed. Just months after the visit, Jamal Khashoggi, a Saudi journalist and critic of MBS, was assassinated inside the Saudi consulate in Istanbul. The CIA later concluded that MBS had ordered the killing, but the Trump administration stood by Saudi Arabia. Trump even said, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. In any case, we have a relationship with Saudi Arabia. Was this loyalty, or obligation due to private deals, investments, or shared interests in controlling Middle East power dynamics? To this day, no clear answers, only questions and shadows. Part 6. The legacy. So, what did Trump's last visit to Saudi Arabia truly represent? A diplomatic success, a masterclass in power politics, or something darker, more strategic and long-term? Here's what we know. It realigned U.S.-Saudi relations. It empowered new leadership in the kingdom. It reshaped regional politics in the Gulf. And it triggered events both seen and unseen that still echo today. One trip, one orb, one dance with swords, and perhaps a new chapter in the hidden history of modern geopolitics. What really happened in Saudi Arabia during Trump's visit? Was it just diplomacy dressed in gold? Or were deeper agendas at play, ones we're only beginning to understand? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoy unraveling the truth behind global mysteries, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more deep dives from this channel. Thank you.